There are several ways to adapt your baby bling headband to a skinny or even a clip. So I just wanted to show you a couple different options that don't involve any cutting. So first you just want to untie your headband, and you have these two pieces, your tab and then your band, which would be this piece that goes around the head typically. So the first option would be just to tie the tab onto the skinny. So you just loop the skinny around and you'll simply just tie the tab into a knot around the skinny. And that just gives you a nice size bow. Just like that. And the skinny's in the back. You can also put that same bow onto a small 1-inch clip, and that's a cute option for a sprout ponytail or just like a little side swept clip. Now your second option for a little bit of a bigger bow, I like to utilize this option for larger scale prints and things, or just if I'm looking for a bigger style. You would do your entire band around the skinny. So again, just wrap that skinny around, make sure your seam is in the middle, and then go ahead and tie that band around the skinny. And this option is nice because it gives you like a really nice full bow, which can sit up really well on your baby's head. And this also, again, works on a clip. I like to use a larger 2-inch clip for this size, just because the knot is a little bit bigger. So then my next option utilizes the entire bow, and it would be sort of similar to a baby bling deb. I call it a Jocelyn. So this would be sort of a larger style Jocelyn. So first you're gonna just wanna take your tab and fold it into a really crisp triangle, like so. See how these corners are just perfectly aligned? You want to make sure you have it just like that. And then you're going to take this, scrunch it, and that kind of becomes your tails. So I put the seam, the part where you can see the seam, in the back. So you're going to take your headband, wrap the skinny around that, scrunch that down a little bit, then make sure the front of your tails are in front here, like that. And then tie your band around the whole thing, and the band knot will hold the tails in place. And then you have this bow with tails coming down, very similar to a baby bling deb bow. And then you can kind of take these bow loops. I like to kind of get my fingers in there and stretch it out and pull it and fluff it, make it look kind of the way you want it to look. So that's that option. And again, you can put this on a 2-inch clip as well. So instead of tying it around the skinny, you would just slip the clip in at the end. And then finally you have what I call a Madison style, which would be similar to a baby bling Lil Fab. So for this option, you're just gonna take your tab, I fold it down the middle, just like that, just to shorten it, because these are gonna act like your tails sitting behind the bow. Take your band, and once again, wrap that skinny around, sort of bunch that all together, and you're gonna take the tail piece and scrunch that down like so. Set that right in the middle of your band, and then wrap your knot from the band right around that center where you scrunch the tails. And that'll give you basically a bow that has the tail sort of just right behind everything. So you're getting this sort of look similar to also the classic clip that Baby Bling does. And from behind, it's going to look like that with the skinny coming out. And again, you can also utilize your larger 2-inch clip to put in the back here if you'd rather that on a clip versus the skinny. And again, I always take the bow and sort of fluff it out as best you can and tighten that knot too as best you can as well, because that makes the knot flatter. But there's your final product for that one as well.